You know, and I think that's all part of it. I think the senior man is such an important part of the firehouse.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And I just don't want to see that craft get lost. And I think we're losing some of that. We're losing some speed on that. And you know, maybe not so much in the career departments, but certainly in the volunteer houses.
No, I one thing we have to remember too with like some career departments, like, and I just use mine as an example. We like our senior firefighter now on the list specifically is 7 years on the job.
Yeah.
So now we have the senior firefighter has 7 years, and it's like, you know, and I'm not like he's a good fireman, like that's fine, but it's like, he doesn't have what it was before with the other senior firefighters who had just that, because you know I don't like to use the term life experience, but there's like time in on the job where you just pick up stupid stuff that you don't know, like because that you can't learn in the book, like from going on an ambulance call at 3 a.m. and like old Miss, you know, Hackett fell down these stairs in the back, and that's when we figured out her basement actually runs up underneath this other house,
Right.
or something, you know, like whatever it is, like some odd thing, and that, you know, and that's like, so I think in the career service, depending where you're at, your departments can have experienced a significant turnover, and now you have these junior senior guys, is like I kind of call them, like, you know, this
Yeah.
7 8 years on, and it's a good time to have on, but now they're trying to juggle this responsibility of what the senior guy is, and like I get afraid that they take it in title. Well, I'm the senior man. Well, you better start acting like the senior man if you're going to say that.
Yeah.
You,
True.
you see that though,
Yeah.
but I think that type of a senior man is different. But I know exactly, you know, my job is a young job. I was just telling this chief that I bumped into the other night that, you know, there's everybody that works in my fire department now was either not there when I got hired, and the guys that were, they were all firemen.
Yeah.
There's no officers left.
Right.
So, and I was just talking about this the other night. Who taught us? You know, like, we didn't go, you know, we went through flip school, and you know, you take a couple classes here and there, but nobody taught us how to teach, how to bring these kids up. Nobody taught us that. Well, somebody taught us. We just didn't know we were learning.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
You know, and yeah, that guy that says, "I'm the senior man, you go get the door." That's not always the senior man.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
he's the senior man on the list, and that's
Yeah.
it. You may or may not learn a whole lot from him.
Yeah.
It's the guy that before he pipes up, this other guy jumps up and goes to the door to answer the door even before the junior guys do. You know,
Right.
that's the senior man. That's a senior man in the making. And maybe when he, you know,
Yeah.
you know, he gets 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, he may not be the top of the seniority list, but you know how that shift revolves, and he sets the tone for it.
Without a doubt.
And he's not
Without
even,
a doubt.
and I don't think, and most of the time, these guys don't know it, you know? So,
Yeah.
you know, maybe the part that we're losing is because, like Rob says, senior men aren't as senior as they used to be, because it's it's a young job.
Sure.
When I was a new guy, we had guys with 30 years, you know, the 25 years they were still firemen, 30 years they were lieutenants, you know, 30 plus, you know, 35, 37 years, you know, all the chiefs, one chief had 25 years. The other ones had well over 30 when I got hired.
Yeah.
Now, there's only one of them. On our job, there's only one chief officer that's got his 20 years in. You know?
Yeah.
And it didn't take long to get that way.
Right.
But now, fast forward 10 years down the road, what's it going to be like? Because it was such an influx
Yeah.
that all these guys that aged out, they all left to save jobs. Now we're left with a very inexperienced fire department that doesn't see, you know, they don't know that basement goes under the neighboring house. They don't know that this whole street has sub basements. You
Well,
know,
look at
unless
you. Hey kid, the basement's in the rear. Let me show you. Right?
I point it, yep.
Yeah.
Carpenter.
You brought that up before.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I point it, you know what? We'll just stand out. The guys are taking a break, and I'll say something about anything.
Yeah.
Just to point out something that these guys aren't going to know.
Yep.
But 10
I
years
do that
down
a
the
lot.
road, they'll remember that old asshole. He showed me that, that the stairs for this are in the back, or or whatever, or the main stairs don't go all the way to the top floor on this one.
Right.
Hey everybody, it's Robert Lee from National Fire Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up with us on social media. We got
SoundCloud, National Fire Radio, YouTube, National Fire Radio, Instagram, National Fire Radio,
last but not least,
Facebook, National Fire Radio. Guys, check us out. Take care. Be safe.
see you later.